Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Cash, and today I'm gonna hurt some feelings, more than likely. So don't worry about it. The people I'm gonna hurt the feelings on are really dumb, so they probably won't even get the fact that I'm hurting their feelings. But last week I made a video, weekly recap. I do one every week, and I hauled a load that was like $1.15 a mile was the rate on it. Okay. Now, if you didn't watch that video, it got a lot of views for my typical weekly recap. So I wanted to address a lot of the popular comments of that video where people just commented the same thing over and over. And I'm going to go over those and I'm going to explain them to you. If you don't know, here's how it went. I took a load down to the coast of South Carolina in Charleston, and I had a load coming out of Charleston back over to Atlanta. Okay, it was like 300 miles, like $1,000, and this was on a Friday afternoon. Well, after I got unloaded from the first load, or as I was getting unloaded, I got a call and said they're canceling the load to Atlanta. Okay. Now, here's the choice of what I got to do at that point. Either I can sit there in Charleston all weekend and do nothing, or I can deadhead, you know, 500, 600 miles back and get a $2 a mile load, or I got the offer on a really light dry van load that was going straight back to Minnesota. And if you don't know, if you're not familiar with my weekly recaps, I got really good paying freight I can get coming out of Minnesota. Okay. Typically like 350 and up on the mileage pay on that. So here's the deal. I said, take a light load for $1.15 a mile or deadhead halfway back. And mind you, this is Friday afternoon. So here's the thing. I don't think like what gets me is some of the people that left these comments have YouTube channels, okay? But the problem is, I would consider them rookies in the owner operator game, okay? Because let me break it down for you. Trucking goes in cycles. It's called cyclical, okay? It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. And we are currently in a pretty stiff down trend right now, okay? And I know a lot of you guys that started during COVID, you go around saying, oh, and I've watched the one guy's channel that left a stupid comment, and he keeps saying, well, when rates go back to normal, um, I know you started in like 2021, when the rates were all the way at the tippity top, and now you don't, now you're confused. You want someone to blame. But I'm going to tell you guys, blaming me ain't the problem, okay? I didn't set the rate on that load, and I guarantee you that's the rate on that load, whether I take it or anybody else takes it, okay? If you want to choose to leave it there and deadhead out, that's your choice, okay? And I don't blame you for making that choice. But don't tell me how to run a business, okay? I've been successful in this business, running a truck, being an owner operator. I've been successful in this since you were wearing Scooby Doo underwear. Okay, I'm just going to be honest about it because a lot of these comments really got on my nerves because they're so freaking dumb. There's no insight. Okay, here's what's wrong with the freight market right now. I can sum it up for you real quick. It ain't because brokers are ripping you off. It ain't because I took a $1.15 load. It's because there is not enough freight. Okay? The economy is in a slump. And the Federal Reserve put it there on purpose to stop inflation. Okay? So don't blame me. If you want to blame somebody for the rates being low, blame the interest rates being high because it stifles business and it just causes trouble for everybody. And it's done intentionally. So don't blame me for it. But these rookies make these comments to me of, well, okay, number one, let me stop real quick. Number one, I come from the school of don't ever, ever, ever tell someone else how to run their business. Okay? Rule number two, if you are going to tell someone how to do something in life or tell them they shouldn't do it, if I come to you and I say you shouldn't do this and I wag my finger in your face, well, I'm going to damn sure have a plan or an example of what you should do. See, that tells me you're dumb when you just tell someone you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Tell me what I should do then. Okay? If you're the genius and you know it all, because one of these rookies tells me, well, I would have deadheaded all the way out of there and got a $2 a mile load. What's the purpose of that? You would have deadheaded halfway back, for a $2 a mile load that's probably heavy as hell, versus I just took the light load. It's Friday afternoon. Good luck on deadheading a day out, and then you're going to get a load on a Saturday? No, probably not. Probably not. And that term backhaul, let me cover this real quick because I get this a lot. I get people going, there's no such thing as a backhaul. Yes, there is, you dummy. It's called a definition of a word. There is such thing as a backhaul, okay? Let me explain it to you right here. Let me break this down for you. This is the definition of a backhaul. What is a backhaul? The definition of backhauling is a logistical strategy in which a commercial truck transports a load on their trip back to their original point. It's the opposite of deadheading. There you go. So for everybody that wants to leave me that dumbass comment of, well, backhaul is just a comment the brokers make so you'll haul it cheaper. No, they're called words. We use them to define actions, okay? Don't be so dumb on YouTube. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing your family, okay? Those comments are public down there. Don't leave stupid stuff down there, okay? So let me break it down to you again. So you would have wasted a whole entire weekend doing what? Waiting, sitting, not making revenue. I mean, I made $1,500 that weekend. Given I ran too many miles to make $1,500, it's not ideal. I'm not going to do it all the time. But here's the thing: a lot of you guys will watch that one video, and you're like, "Well, you're the problem." Well, I tell you what, I do weekly recap every single week, and I show you the money I make. Okay, okay. So you judge it on a long time, okay? Because I guarantee you, I'm very profitable, and I make good money at it. And one guy was like, "Well, you ran that week for nothing." No, no, I didn't. I made like $2,500 profit that week. Not my greatest week, not what I want to do every week, run a ton of miles for that kind of money, but it's profit. And the key to the market right now is turning profit. And I think that's why a lot of you guys are upset at me and you want to take it out on me, is because you can't turn a profit right now. Okay? Blame yourself for your stupid decisions, not the brokers, not me. There's such thing as freight that don't go through a broker. Oh, the brokers are ripping me off. I'm angry. Blame yourself for your problems, not other people. Okay? That's the only way you'll ever grow and get experience in this industry. If not, you're just going to be these crybabies that sit around and cry about everything all the time. Okay? So learn what the terminology of trucking is. Uh, don't judge somebody on one load. I mean, I love the fact that the rookie drivers said, "Oh, well, I would have deadheaded out of there." You didn't take into account it was a Friday. You didn't take into account that, I get back to Minnesota because that's where my good paying freight is. I don't go through brokers on that freight. That freight is there for me when I get to it. And my goal is to get back to it as soon as possible. Not sit in Charleston all weekend going, "I ain't turning my key for $3 a mile." That's the dumbest phrase ever invented in trucking. Okay? And for you that would I deadhead out of there. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina. Where am I going? Where am I going? Am I going to go up into Virginia? Am I going to go up into North Carolina? Where am I going? Am I going to go up there and get that? Go up there and get that $1.80 a mile freight that's coming out of there right now? For what? So I can drag a heavy ass load across the mountains? I mean, damn, all you people that was judging and questioning that, you really don't understand business. I'm just going to tell you right now. I see it. When I read the comments, I was like, dummy, newbie, you know, just just figure it out. It's trucking. It ain't that hard. Sometimes you're gonna have to take the load you don't want. And normally, yes, I would deadhead out of there. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I would normally deadhead, like to Tennessee or Kentucky or something like that. But you got to look at the situation you're in. If I deadhead to Tennessee or Kentucky, I'm picking up a load on a Saturday or a Sunday. It's probably not going to pay a damn in this market. Okay. You make the best decisions with the information you have at the time, except, unless you're a rookie leaving comments. And then you make stupid decisions based on knee jerk reactions. I had one guy tell me, "Well, how did you make $8,200 gross on $1.15 a mile?" I'm like, you didn't even watch the video. Why leave a comment if you're going to watch the video? It wasn't $1.15 for every mile I ran for the week. I took one load that paid $1.15 a mile to reposition me to another load that paid over $3 a mile. You see how I did that? Over $3 a mile out, got back to where I needed to be quick instead of waiting and wasting a weekend. Got back quick and then loaded up another $3 a mile load. Yeah. So sometimes you got to take those bad back calls. And like I said, I had a better plan. When your plans fall through, as the art of war says, a good general will have a plan, but a better general can adjust plans on the fly. Okay? I'm paraphrasing there. But that's it. Just wanted to bring those things up real quick. There was something else I was wanting to talk about. Oh, yeah. One guy says, uh, well, you ran 3,600 miles in a week, and now you got to take a 34-hour reset. So now you're out another week. Like, like since number one, I did not take a 34-hour reset. I went right back at it, and I made good money the following week. Okay, you can not take 34-hour reset. I can run recaps forever because a lot of the loads I do are multi-stop, and they don't really burn up a lot of hours driving. It's a lot of sitting around waiting on stuff. So to the guy that said that, number one, no, I don't. I can run literally forever on recaps. And since when does taking a 34-hour reset ruin a whole week? I mean, technically, a 34-hour reset is 1 day off. You were going to take a 10-hour break either way, so there's 10 of it, and then you got another 24-hour period, and you could be back, reset. So, uh, do me a favor. Think about things before you leave the comments to the big dummies out there. And to all the not big dummies, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the positive comments. I appreciate all the support. But there was so many stupid comments that were just repeated. I just had to make this video to answer them all at one time. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to click on all those links down there. Get everything you need, and have a great holiday. Quick, I just want to remind everybody about the Mudflap app. If you're not using Mudflap, check it out, download it. It should be part of your fueling program. It's a free app. Go download it from the Apple or Android store. You sign up using credit card or bank account. No credit checks, nothing like that. No fuel card needed. Get yourself huge discounts on fuel. I buy about half of my fuel through it right now. It's an amazing free app. It's 100% legit. Sign up using my promo code there, and I'll get $10 in free fuel. You'll get $10 in free fuel. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.